Okay, now for those of you who are into programming and coding, you are quite familiar with compilers. You need to have compilers like VS Code, CLion, PyCharm to compile in programming languages. To compile programming languages, uh, these are all compilers. These compilers are all built, are all programs, are all separate programs that run in your computers, in your Windows machine. But if you don't want to uh, take the hassle to set up a computer in your PC, then you can just try out online compilers. But searching through online compilers, especially those that are good without ads and just work and have nice and are nice to use, are not that many. So what I've done is I have selected three of the uh, best online compilers in my opinion. uh, these three don't have any ads into them. So I have searched a lot of compilers online, probably about 15 or even 20, and I have found these three to be with no ads and pretty good compilers. So let's get into the first one, which is C Online Compiler. Now, as you can see, on the left side, you can write your codes. Here I have written a very simple code to print hello world, and on the right hand side you can run the code. As you can see, the output is hello world. Now you can also change different languages. You can see there's a wide selection of language you can choose from, and you can also go full screen if you don't want the distraction. And another thing, you can also toggle the light mode and dark mode, so it is a nice feature to have. And another plus point is that this compiler also has some built-in tips on at the end of this website. So if you get stuck, then you can just take a quick look, which can be helpful without just giving out the answer. So, and one quick tip, you can also just press F11 in your keyboard and just go into a very focused mode, and Control Plus, and as you can see here, you have a pretty nice environment to do your programming. So anything fast you want to write, you can just do it without any problem. And now now let's move on to the next compiler, which is from a very familiar name, CodeChef. Now, for those of you who are into competitive programming, you might know the name of CodeChef. They're very popular, and this is their official compiler, which is very uh, simple looking, and if you are into competitive programming, then I would recommend this to you. um, Similar to the previous compiler, you can write the code on the left side, and you can also just drag this and um, have more space for your code uh, to write codes. And on the right side you can run your command, you can run your program. And one specialty of this compiler is that it has built-in time and memory indication for uh, and for those of you who are into competitive programming, you know that these are very helpful. And you can also give input in your programs if you need to. And also you can choose from some languages. This does not have quite selection like the previous one, but um, these are all you would probably need if you're doing competitive programming. So this is also a quite distinguished one to use, especially if you're in competitive programming. So now let's move on to the last one, which is just this one, CPBC compiler, CPB online. Okay, I have actually uh, listed this just for extra backup, or for if you just like this design. This one is actually almost like the first one, and um, uh, it also has, but this one has just two languages. If you are just uh, learning as a student, you can try, especially for those of you who are into C, who have C in their academic curriculum. And just like the previous two compilers, it can run code quite easily. And also I would like to note that almost all the compilers, you can save your code in your PC. As you can see, it's quite easy to save it as .c file. And I don't really use this one, but it's just a quite nice one that I find. And that's it, nothing special. Okay, so these are the three of the best compilers I could find. Now there were some compilers who that were probably that probably had more features, but they were simply with ads, so I just didn't pick them. Because if you're doing programming, then you just want to have no distractions. So now I would just suggest you to go with this one if you are doing anything for general for your general purpose. Just you can select from a lot of different languages, so just go for this one. And if you are into competitive programming, then I will just suggest you to use this CodeChef. And this one you can just use if you like the design, and if you just need to code in C and C++. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you okay.